go. Hello, hello. Currently having some technical difficulties, so give me a second. I'm gonna have to just not do fancy Daisy. I'm gonna have to do the basic Daisy. It's not gonna let me do the modded one right now because it's being like, ooh, stupid. Hopefully you guys can hear me. OBS should be working. Hey, hey, hey. Creak, creak, creak. We're just gonna have to sit here and talk for a little bit because it is being a pain in the butt. Mm. We'll do this. Hopefully you guys can hear me. I can't tell if you guys can hear me or not. What is that? Here we go. Don't mind that. Beeping noise. Oh, good. I'm glad you can hear me. Of course, there's going to be technical difficulties because that's how it usually goes. Should be done. Like, it's just Daisy's being a pain in the butt right now. Of course, it's like, oh, you want to play me? That's fine, but not right now. You can't hear me. That's not good. Here, but super quiet. I think I know why. Hold on. Alright, can you guys hear me now? I was leaning away from my mic. That might be part of the issue. Official. Complications, complications, complications. That's how it always goes. Alright. Hello. Yay. Alright. Ooh, that was loud. All the bing bing bings. Bling bling bling. You know, you'd think this would be like super simple. All my other games were simple to do, but this is not as simple. It's gonna make things complicated. And then it's gotta take its time. Take its time. Game capture. Should be capturing. There we go. Ooh, that's a little bit big. That's what she said. There we go. Oh my goodness. That's loud with my own headphone. Alright, so then we can, I've got to this is going to be a pain in my bottom, it seems. Yeah. No, apparently Daisy and Simple are not two things that go well together. That's just something I'm noticing. I wish it was. That would be very nice of it. But, of course, that's not how it's going to go. Put you over there. I can't believe it just did that. Now it's a computer issue. Now it's a me issue. It's not the game. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. We're getting there. There we go. That's a little bit better. Okay. Alright. Ayo, now we're in the game. My jaw, it's doing a lot better. A lot better, honestly. It really sucked earlier. It's saying I can join that server. That's weird. Let's see what happens. Probably not actually, but we'll see where that goes. And let's go. Let's see. people. Oh no. Please. Not even. That's right, you get him, Glitter. See, now we're in the game. Now we just gotta wait. Well, I'm sort of in the game. I'm in it, but not in it. Let's see if I can try not to say bad words when I get scared. Because usually, as you guys know, my first run too, when I run into the zombies, is usually a bunch of curse words. So we'll see what happens. Gotta keep it, was it PG-13? PG for YouTube? Be worse on Twitch. So much worse on Twitch. You drop the F-bomb once on Twitch and they're like, nuke your entire channel. Oh, where am I? Oh, I'm dying. That's where I am. Oh, that's right. That's what this was. Ooh, that is laggy as all get out. Hold on. Let's see, let's see. And I died. Hold on. Ugh. I'll turn the resolution down, that might help. Help me anyways. Does it look laggy to you guys, or is that just me? I actually might need to use my other computer for this game. Lower my graphics setting. Okay. I can do that. Maybe. If I'm not dumb. I swear I'll figure it out. Lag, 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 lag. I'll definitely lower that down. I'll figure it out. Apply that, that didn't help. Oh, God. This game, great fun to play. Pain in the ass. I have no problem. I'm gonna definitely go down again, which is fine. No? Unstable connection, huh? I may very well have to switch games because I think it may be this computer, but because I wasn't having this issue with my other computer, I tried some like little stuff and it was working just fine. But I don't have that computer with me right now. We'll see. We'll give it one more go. If not, we're going back to Stardew Valley so that I can go romance Shane and feel better about myself. I also may mute my mic for a second so I can open this Pop-Tart that I have because I really want to eat this Pop-Tart. Oof. Lag, 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 lag. Died again. Yo, click the button, please. Whoa. Why'd you do that, game? Well, now it seems to somehow be doing worse than before. Alright. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna be honest. Not fucking feeling that today. I guess I'll keep that to the homies for now. We'll just play that with the homies. Let me go be a weeb on Stardew Valley instead. There we go. We'll do that. Since it's going to be a pain in the butt. I'm sure I'll figure it out eventually. But for now, yeah, it like got super small and did all kinds of weird stuff, and I think like it's definitely something that I'll have to probably play the game on my my other computer, because my other computer is like a gaming computer. It's a gaming laptop. So that one will probably work better. Now the launcher won't close. Close, you bitch. But I know what will work, and I have no problem playing that instead. I will probably just play Dayz a little bit later today. If only to take out the frustration of not being able to get it to work correctly. You. Do-do-do. Alright, here we go. Oh, that's also not. Yo, is everything just lagging today? Huh. That's weird. I have no idea what's going on with this. Is it OBS that's giving me issues? Because even Stardew Valley is lagging and I know I can play that game. Let's do this. Pew 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 pew. I do have extra open tabs. You right, you right. I was looking up full velvet face masks and things like that. Something updating. You know what? I think Steam's being a dickhead. Thanks for mentioning that, Laws. Because I have a feeling Steam is being an absolute tyrant right now. How do I tell you to stop, sir? Oh, yeah, you bastard. Nope, that didn't help. Oh, today is not a good day. Let's close that completely. Let's see. I think there is one thing that might be causing issues. And I know how to fix it. And we'll see if that's what it is. We'll see if that changes things. That fixed it. Okay, so I figured it out. We're staying with Stardew Valley. I'm not dealing with I'm not dealing with trying Dayz again because it's already like almost been 30 minutes of me just struggling. So, no, I was trying to use my dual display monitor and apparently that's not going to work on this computer that I have. I'll fix that eventually. I'm saving up for a new computer, but hold on. I'm going to open this Pop-Tart before let me get into the game and then I'll open this Pop-Tart because I really want this Pop-Tart. I'm hungry and I want a Pop-Tart. Let's not start a new game. That'll be bad. Now I know. I just gotta remember to do it the correct way later. What flavor do I have? It's brown sugar. It's also cold. Well, it's not cold, but it's not heat up. It's just brown sugar Pop-Tart. Why are there weeds in the middle of my garden? I don't remember telling those weeds they could be there. They could be there. Boo. Alright, well, 30 minutes of struggle, we're back into Stardew Valley. Which is fine, because I was saying that I had that challenge that I want to do. I want to be able to hit winter around Christmas time. Crimbus. Around the Crimbus time of year. So we'll figure that out. I'm sure by next stream I'll have it figured out completely. But for now, we'll just do this. Tomorrow we're all getting together for the flower dance. If you can find a partner, Shane, you might even want to participate in the dance yourself. There's a little clearing beyond the forest west of town where we hold the dance. Arrive between 9 a.m. and 2 p.m. if you're interested. I don't know, is Shane gonna dance with me? Probably not. Whatever, what's the hearts like? Let's see. He might dance with me. He might. Either that or he'll be a stubborn little douche and he'll be like, oh, I don't really know if I want to dance with you or not. And I'll be like, bitch, you're dancing with me. I mean, person, you're dancing with me. Whoops. I swear, YouTube overlords, I didn't mean it. The overlords will be mad with me if I say the bad words. Well, I mean, I think you have a better computer than I do, Laz. My computer has no problem running, like, games like Stardew Valley and things like that. And it'll do it like this, but I think it's just the multiple monitor display was fucking me up. But I was trying to look at this, be able to look at the chat and look at the game at the same time, and it wasn't wanting to do windowed, so I think I've got it figured out for next time. I know what I'm gonna have to do, but we'll see what happens. Flowers. Sorry, I'm still eating this Pop-Tart because it's delicious. Hi, Nerdy. Good to see you. Well, see you in the chat. I'm definitely going to take my anger out later in Daisy. Maybe it's for the best. For right now. Oh, here's this old man. Let's not be mean to him. Hey, you, sir. No, it's not Daisy. I was having an issue with Daisy, Nerdy. It wasn't wanting to, well, basically I was trying to do a dual monitor setup and it wasn't wanting to do that. So I should probably change the stream name. Let me go ahead and change that. Okay. There we go. Problem solved. You think you had a stronger laptop and never used it, whatever it was made for? Yeah, well, the funny thing is that the laptop that I usually use when I'm, like, not on my main setup, and, that one is, like, 5 years old, and it actually seems to run things a little bit better, which is weird, but I think it's 5 years old. It actually might be older than that. So I might very well switch over to using that one for streams, but I prefer the actual monitor that I have. When is Daisy ever nice? Apparently Daisy is never nice unless you're just wanting to play it casually. Which, I mean, I don't think there's ever really a casual aspect to Daisy. Besides casually running and screaming. Man, and I really wanted to show off how well I was doing. Yours is 5 years old as well? Yeah. See, I think it might just be the older computers that can run it pretty well. I mean, I need a new monitor anyways. So when I get a new monitor, I may just switch over to using that laptop instead. Where is this bitch? She's not in the store. Please, the Daisy mistress. Meh. Daisy mistress, Daisy daddy, whichever one. One of those is gonna be, I have to please them. Hello. Flower dance. They make me wear this stupid white dress. Well, yeah, I think that's kind of the point. You're supposed to wear the white dress. I don't know. Does anyone else find the whole aspect of the flower dance in this game really creepy? They like make all of these kids come and then come over. They make them like come over into this area and dance and put them in these like very specific outfits, and then they're like, ooh, now dance with these people. Daisy Daddy does have a nice ring to it. I like it. I think it'll work well. I would like to use that name. We'll call it that now from now on. Instead of the Daisy Mistress, it'll be Daisy Daddy. Make it a problem. Very Jeffrey Epstein and cultish. Exactly, exactly. We've got this old man who runs this town. Okay, hold on. The Jeffrey Epstein, that fits really creepy well with this game, because we've got this old man who runs this entire place. And and he has us do this like cultish dance where you have like 60, like 6 or 7 or like 9 different people you can romance in this town for some reason. And it, like, you gotta pick one of them. Pick one. Not the old man. You don't pick the old man. That's kind of how Jeffrey was. You didn't pick him. You picked the others. Maybe not the best comparison to make on YouTube. I think YouTube might have a little bit of an issue for like, hey, Stardew Valley is kind of like Jeffrey Epstein's Island. Okay, Tom Nook is a menace to society, but he's not. Tom Nook, hold on. Tom Nook is Donald Trump. And the mayor of this town is Jeffrey Epstein. We'll go with that. Because I think that is a better comparison. Or maybe Jeff Bezos. Is it a carbon copy of the island? I don't know. But it might be. It dang well might be. I can't remember how to play this game for a second. Just go 3 hours and you will be fine. Go 3 hours doing what? Playing the game? I'm not allowed to play the game for 3 hours. I'd play Daisy. Okay, I need to stop playing Daisy as much as I do, because I play that game just a little bit too much, I think, at this point. I think I've already clocked, like, I was just looking at Steam. It's like 30 plus hours in that game, and I've had it since before Thanksgiving, I think, and I've played it like a few hours every single day. I've got a problem. It's called addiction. And apparently that addiction is killing zombies and flirting with glitter in the game. Don't you mwahahaha. We all know it's your fault. I am blaming him. This is something we can actually blame H for. He is the one that was like, you should play the game. And I was like, okay, I'll play the game. I won't get that addicted. That's what I told myself. And then, boom. Next thing I know, 30 hours sunk. Where did my life go? Yes, for both of us. Man, there wasn't a lot of stuff on the beach today. Oh, it's 7:10 p.m. I can go romance my boyfriend. Come here, Shane. As long as you stream a certain length? Oh, okay. So they don't care about the words as long as the length is right. Got it. Oh, that's right. I already gave him 2 gifts. Fine, I'll keep the beer for later. Oh, maybe I can go give it... Oh, I'm not going to give it to Pam. She doesn't need more beer. Yeah, we have a lot of fun. I tie you up all the time, and you tie me up. And then we try to tie other people up. I still think it's a disappointment that you can't tie up people in Dayz with, I could give him copper. Give this guy this crystal. Here, take this. Oh, fucking take it. Take it! Oh, he didn't like it. It might be 2 hours and it's okay. I might have to start setting up a schedule to start streaming for 2 hours then, so I can say whatever I want instead of having to watch my mouth all the time. Yeah, Christmas lights. It doesn't work. It was very disappointing. You see, glitter helps me in Clover Pit by being here and being good luck. And then she helps me in Dayz, and we tie each other up and we take each other's pulses, and it's all great. It's fantastic. Completely kosher. You found 2 sets of handcuffs? Do you know how long we were looking for handcuffs the other day and we couldn't find any? We kept going to like all these different places. Could not find a single set of handcuffs. Super disappointing. Is it the next week? No. I don't know how... See, this game expects you to be able to, like, get somebody for the flower dance super quickly. But, like, what if I approach Shane and he doesn't want to do the flower dance? Like, who am I going to flower dance with then? We went to police stations. We went to the police stations. We went to, oh, where else was it? A few different places. Didn't find them. It was weird. I think it's because, when we went, there was already a bunch of, like, everything had been looted. So, it was meh. Disappointing, but we'll figure it out. Probably a little bit later. Why do you need handcuffs in Dayz? Well, I mean, why don't you need handcuffs in Dayz? Look, the rope takes a little bit too long. I think the handcuffs are faster. Yeah, the spiral staircase ones. So, the map that we're on, unfortunately, where we're at is just so far away from other places, because we didn't want to get raided, that it's really not exactly easy to find stuff, so far as I can tell. So I've been having a really hard time finding the things that are needed or wanted, which, I mean, there you go. Oh yeah, yeah. We've been over to them. We've been to a few different places. I think part of it is just building enough confidence to go like further and further away from the base. Because right now it's like, okay, well, we'll go do one thing and then we'll run back because we don't want to die. Because we're still learning how to play the game. But eventually, I do want to be able to like run all over the place. Yes! Okay, flower dance has begun. Let's go ahead and go over there. You have a place in mind for the next location? Awesome. Perfect. That'll be fantastic. And now that you won't have to carry it all on your own, it should be a little bit easier. Alright guys, let's go do this flower dance. Bridge. Like 8,000. The reasons explained on Discord. Yeah. Shane, hello. Hi. Excellent sauce. Slurp. Okay. That's an interesting conversation to have there. Ah, this green stuff is spicy. Munch, crunch. Ow. You better not have just bit your tongue, boy. Scenic woodland mountains. Ooh, that sounds really good. That sounds fantastic. I feel like we could really get a lot done that way. Pam. Now this is the life, huh, kid? Sweet wine, a babbling brook, warm air. Did I mention wine? Yes, Pam, you did mention wine. You have a problem. Manners. Frog season is really starting to pick up. You know, I find it really interesting that she's like coming and standing by him. You know what? I admit it. I really like flowers. Oh, you're so cute. No, I don't want to ask him to be my dance partner. Never mind. Wait, I can't ask him to be my dance partner? Oh, wait, I can. Okay. I'll come back to that in a second. I gotta talk to everybody, and then I'll ask him. Hi, Almarty. Glad to see you here. Thank you. No, I don't. I don't want to ask you. I wear my best shirt for the dance. This sort of thing doesn't happen very often. It happens every year. Referring to the slurp. Yeah, he has no manners. Look, did I say I was going after a gentleman? No, I'm going after the alcoholic. Which I guess I'm not much better than that these days myself, but I am going after the man with the problem. I wish Pierre would spend this time with the family. Oh, okay. Family issues. That's great. Totally wanted to have that dumped on me in the middle of a celebration. Woo, I'm stuffed. Hey, have you tried the red jelly yet? No. No, I don't want to ask you to dance. You know, I wish you could go after the blacksmith. That would be nice. I wonder if Emily would dance with me. I don't know. Go ask her, dude. Hey, Emily, will you dance with me? See, that wasn't so hard. Let's see, what do we have? Seasonal plants, flowers, tin daffodil. A rare crow. Can't get that. Ceiling leaves. Meh. I can see the family issues. Yeah, everybody is out here having fun, and Pierre is over here behind his thing. His little desk thing. Doing a shop. I really hate dancing in front of everyone. It's so embarrassing. Are you good at it? Mom makes me do it. Wow, your mom sounds like a bitch. No, I don't want to ask you to dance. I don't want to dance with you. Ugh. I figured. Yeah, I kind of had a feeling that's what he would say. Ugh. Ugh. Ah, the air smells so sweet with all these flowers. Okay. These springtime dances can be traced back to ancient fertility rituals. Sir, why are you telling me that? Hey, you should know about this stuff, farmer. Why? Because I'm a farmer? Why would I know anything about fertility rituals? I'm not gonna sit here and study the history of fertility. Are you going to be dancing today, Almarzi? Probably. If he will dance with me, the answer is yes. But he must dance with me first. Oh, that's not fair. Why can't I be the flower queen? Oh, I'd make you the flower queen. Someday I'm going to be the flower queen. Oh, okay, well, you're not as cute. Let's go talk to Emily, or Haley. I'm practicing my dance moves. It needs to be perfect. Why? I've been flower queen for the past 5 years, and I'm not ready to step off the throne just yet. You seem kind of like a bitch. Who looked vaguely like Sebastian. I think almost everybody has an ex that looks vaguely like Sebastian. Flowers, I can hardly see them. It's because you're in a chair, old man. It's too bright out here. You sound like my grandpa. Well, how my grandpa used to sound. I've been working on these floral arrangements for a week. Do you like them? Yes, I do. They're lovely, Evelyn. Not yet. I'm not done talking to people, Mayor. Mayor Epstein. I'm just enjoying the scenery. Hee hee. You are being creepy. No. See, that's why I don't like you. You're creepy. Marnie looks lovely today. Aw, Marlin, she's dating the mayor. Love is in the air and I'm still single. Same. Shit, son, that's how I feel. I'm working up the courage to ask somebody to dance with me. I don't want to dance with you. I'm nervous. Oh, you're so nervous. Don't worry. It's only a dance. They can only reject you so hard. I like dancing, but this one is a little stilted. The old timers really love it, though. Yeah, I'd say so. Oh, hello. It's nice of you to talk to me. Spring's almost over. What a shame. It is a shame. But I enjoy your conversation. All right, let's go see if this man will dance with me. Oh, rejection. No. Not the rejection. Dang it. Boo. I'll get him next time. We'll get him next time, folks. Oh. It's just like real life. The pain. Well, should we start the dance now? Yeah, let's start the dance. He better not be over there dancing. He is, isn't he? Oh, he is. You little shit. Oh, I hate that. you would think that at 3 hearts it would do the dance. But oh, apparently he's dancing with Emily. Of course he's dancing with the barmaid. You most definitely have a type. Me too. Apparently my type is a problem. You know, freak meets freak. Cat. Okay, so I can't love the cat. Well, that was a sad flower festival. I'll get him next time. I'll get him next time. By that time, I'll probably be married. I'm gonna get him. Dang. Dang drats and rats, people. Boo. The bookseller is in town today. Ooh. I need a different chair. Oh my goodness. There were so many potatoes. Yay, thank you. At least there's one cat getting pet. Okay, how many hearts am I at? Or did that just drop me down hearts? Nope, we're good. Okay. You know, I don't know what I'm more disappointed about. The fact that he wouldn't dance with me or the fact that he danced with Emily. Like, I'm not saying I'm jealous, but I might be saying I'm a little jealous. Like, am I not special enough? Boo. I have emotions too, Shane. And they center around you. Why won't you love me? It's always just, no, don't talk to me. Leave me alone. Why are you following me? Get out of my house. Things like that. I've seen a lot of mods for this game. I've contemplated downloading them. But then I think I have to start the game over. Because there's somewhere like... Oh, I was seeing somebody play one the other day that it was like... Sebastian and Sam fight over you, which I thought was kind of funny. I was like, yeah, that might heal my wounds just a little bit. Make me feel special. I'd like to put red mushroom on my shelf. Please deliver it sometime today. Okay, well that's not gonna happen because red mushroom is something you get in the cave. I don't have the cave yet. Shane, hi. What do you want? Leave me alone. I am going to follow you home. I'm gonna follow you home. I'm gonna make you love me. Not with a knife, I swear. It's fine. Is this how people become a yandere? We're very lucky to have a library in such a small town. Yeah, you say that every time I talk to you. When you're lost in a book, it's easy to forget the realities of your life. Wow, depressing. Maybe that's why I like reading so much. Oh, so you're depressed. Sorry, I got carried away there. It's okay. He wants a bite of the red mushroom. Red mushroom, huh? Yeah. Yeah, you found the red mushroom in the cave. Take that how you will. I think I've got a geode on me. Yes. Stardew Valley, the yandere version. Yes. Oh. I'll figure out how to do this. Processed geodes. There we go. Crack that open. Rock. Jesus. Chillax, sir. Somebody's enjoying the game. The one with the tip on top. I mean, it's a red mud. Guys, we're on YouTube. We're on YouTube. We gotta be nice. We gotta play well. Poor lurkers come in here and they'll be traumatized. I'm gonna need something. I know exactly what mushroom you're talking about, which is funny because I freaking love mushrooms. Thank you. This is my favorite stone. It's so pretty. Yay. There you go. All of you laughing. Don't laugh. Just be nice. Play well. Be good boys and girls so we can get through this. Alright, away we go. I know that there's nothing over here in the bookstore that I can get, but I'm still gonna come see what he has. You know, he's here. I might as well say hello. We're discussing fungi. Yes, that is exactly what we are discussing. Perfectly understandable discussions about fungi. Every time I say the word fungi, it just reminds me of that joke that's, hey, are you a fun guy? What is fair PvP in Dayz? I don't know. Every time I do any kind of PvP, I just get shot in the head. I didn't think there was a fair version. I figure it's just shoot and kill and loot, loot, loot. Fly Agaric. I believe certain shaman indirectly used for visions. Oh shit, that's cool. I didn't fucking realize that. I mean, I didn't realize that. That is pretty cool, actually. There's a lot of fungi that is used for, like, ritualistic stuff. Hey, you look like you could use a beverage. I have a beverage. And if... Yeah, sir, you know what I don't need? A sunfish frenzy has begun in the cinder sap? What? I'll be baking cookies today. I like to make flower shapes in the spring. Oh, I like flowers. Flower-shaped cookies sounds adorable. Maybe I'll tell you my recipe one of these days. Yeah, discussion for Discord. You want to talk about mushrooms ever, just go ahead and give me a... Chat me up. I will talk about mushrooms all day long. I like parasol mushrooms. They're very pretty. They also have a cousin that is poisonous. So some of them are not poisonous and some of them are poisonous. It's pretty cool. Well, I think they're not called parasol mushrooms if they're poisonous. I think they're called something else. But I don't have my almanac next to me to be able to tell which ones are poisonous and which ones are not. Like, that's a conversation I don't mind having here. You want to grow your own mushrooms? It's actually surprisingly easy to grow your own mushrooms. You can, for one, you can buy kits, or you can try germinating them yourself, which is something that I have done in the past. You just need, like, a big bucket. So you need, like, a Home Depot bucket or whatever, like a big blue bucket, and then you fill it with dirt, or you can fill it with wood chips. It really depends on what type of mushroom. Ooh, dried starfish. I think I can give that to, not Gus. The dude in the museum, I think I can give that to him. The kits are really easy. It just takes some watering. Well, okay. Easy if you are not heavy-handed with watering. The clouds look great this time of year, don't they? I mean, I can't exactly see the clouds, sir. Like scoops of vanilla ice cream floating on blue raspberry sauce. Or maybe I'm just hungry. You sound hungry. You only like a couple of mushrooms out of the ones you've tried? Yeah, I mean, so I've grown oyster mushrooms. I've grown hen of the woods. I think there's a few others that I've grown. Yes, this I can give this to him. Good. The like basic button mushrooms I've also grown. You can find the kits like kind of all over the place. Oh no, I know you meant eating mushrooms. But you can find the kits kind of like all over. The easiest place to find them is on Amazon. You can find all kinds of mushroom kits. They're not complicated to use. I could really go for a cupcake right now. Do you need something? No, I was just talking to you. You don't have to be a brat about it. Talk to me. No, no. Well, you do have to stay up with the watering. Like, you can't exactly just leave mushrooms to do whatever. And then also, you have to check them, like, kind of regularly to make sure that they're not drying out. Because once they start drying out in the kits, they die. There's really, like, you can't water more to compensate. And you can't water them directly. You have to like spray water them. I really don't want to get more plants right now because it's so close to the next season. And so I'm just going to keep foraging and see what I get. But when it comes to the mushrooms, there's not really this opportunity to water them and to like not water them. They'll survive and then like re-water them. You just have to kind of make sure you stay on top of watering them. It's a little, honestly, like the kits are easy, but if you can figure out how to germinate yourself, I definitely suggest that. It can be a little bit time consuming to figure out, in my opinion. Not the most time consuming, but it can be a little bit time consuming. No, don't do it when you're taking a high number of units, because I feel like that would just stress you out. Your peace, Lily. Oop, I'm at an hour. Okay. Hi. Want something? No, I just know you're over here smoking. Smoking a cigarette. So if you ever run into an issue of overwatering a plant, there are a few things you can do to save it, but overwatering honestly can kind of kill plants really quickly. You can actually overwater something that lives in water, believe it or not. I don't know if you guys know that, but you can, in a sense, overwater it. Like, you don't have to, you're not good with plants. I'm okay with plants. See, I took a plant biology class in college, and I was not very good with plants back then. I definitely would say that I had a black thumb. I killed plants more often than I kept them alive. You should upgrade your tools. I could use the cash. Okay, well, if I have enough copper, then I will, sir. But, when I took that plant biology class, we grew a lot of different plants. I've been looking forward to this beverage all afternoon. I don't think she sings while she cooks. I've been over enough when she's cooking. Unfortunately. Well, not unfortunately, but I've been over enough. Funny you mentioned the one in the tank water. Fish, if you have a plant in fish, like in water that's heavy with, like uh, fish and what fish produce, then your plant can actually survive better because one of the best fertilizers for plants is fish, like fish droppings and things like that. Valley's ecosystem is fragile. A bunch of information nobody needs to know. You want the kimchi from it, which is why you want to try and grow it. Oh. But because I know that he loves the fish poop. Yes. Actually, all plants, like, so when I was in my plant biology course, the hydroponics was what I did the best at. Now, growing things in the dirt, absolutely not. I managed to kill not only my project, but my entire group's projects in one day. I accidentally overwatered them. It did not go well. I got in a lot of trouble. And so when it came to the hydroponics, I definitely did better in that. I got 4,000. Yes, I think I can almost get that new backpack. The hydroponics I did really well at because I picked the best fertilizer and because I kind of understood a little bit of that because I've had fish in the past, and when you have fish you've got to do at least a little bit of waterscaping with plants that can be on top of the water and under the water. So I've had like duckweed and things like that. Your sister finds it hilarious you have a black thumb. That's what I used to have. I definitely used to have a black thumb. I don't now, thankfully. Do not have a black thumb. For the time being. I've actually got some herbs in my garden right now, like basil, and it's probably where the American accent's really coming out because I'm saying basil and oregano and things like that I have in my backyard. Everything doesn't open up until way late, and I don't like that. Okay. So we'll go down to the beach. But my plants usually do pretty well. Usually. He mentioned fish. Fish are great. They're amazing. Oh, well, they're amazing to an extent. When I had most of my fish, which I don't have a fish tank now, but when I get the chance, I would like to get one. Is we had a clownfish, and then I can't remember the name for the fish, but we had the dory fish, and then we had like yellow sailfish or something like that. I can't remember. The one with like the really long nose. I can't remember the names of the fish at the moment. Well, the clownfish decided to eat Dory. Like, alive. So, after that, I kind of and I was like a kid at the time when that happened. So that kind of drove me away from fish for a while. You know, seeing it's Nemo eat Dory alive was not exactly the most beneficial for my child psyche. So I'm not going to be able to buy any summer plants, and there's like only 4 days until summer. I don't think. Yeah, no, all of these are going to be... Alright. Wallpaper flooring. Mushroom wallpaper? Hell yeah. I'll get that. Blue Tang, yes. Blue Tang. It was very traumatic. It made me very, very sad. I still loved the fish tank, though. I mean, it was... Oh, it's 10,000? Bullsh. But... Blue Tang, Yellow Tang. And the Blue Tang, the other one wasn't a Yellow Tang. It was a different type of fish. I'll probably look it up later to figure out. I'd love to get more fish, because I've had, like, beta and stuff. But unfortunately, I don't have the space for that at the moment. It would be really nice to have a nice fish tank again, because we had a saltwater tank only, and I mean, it was okay. I didn't mind it that much. I'd like to get like a saltwater and a freshwater tank. I'd love to get like some, you know, ethically bred and grown beta fish. Sometimes they're not exactly like that. You heard fish do it. I've never had fish as pets, only to eat. Oh, fish as pets, they're actually pretty great. I mean, there's something very relaxing about them, in my opinion. That may just be me, but like, for one thing, they're not as clingy as cats. Cats are freaking clingy as all hell. I love my cats, but sometimes I'm like, shut up, stop yelling at me, because I have a Siamese and she never shuts up, as some people have heard. Oh no, I have the cave. It's just you have to, I think you have to build the coop or something, or you just have to wait until summer. See, this is the cave. You go in here. Ba-ba-da-da. But I haven't had the prompt yet for Demetrius to come over and actually let me pick if I want the bats or if I want mushrooms. And I'm definitely going to go with mushrooms this time because I prefer the mushrooms. Got these summer squash seeds and I don't need them. Let me go ahead and put some stuff away. Ooh, hold on. Let me go put my wallpaper up. I think I can just... Do I just... haha! Yes, perfect. Now I've got mushrooms on my walls. Yay! Yeah, it's, so there's basically, I think after you play for a certain amount of time, or you're a certain level of friendship with Demetrius, you can do either bats or mushrooms. I usually do the bats because they drop fruit, but I'm going to do the mushrooms this time because I kind of just really like mushrooms. Like, I paint mushrooms a lot. That's one of my favorite things to paint and draw is mushrooms, because they look really cool. There's this one mushroom that like opens up and it looks like tentacles. I can't remember what the name of it is, but it's like it looks like something straight out of Stranger Things, and it smells like rot, which is not great, but it looks so cool because it like literally bursts open like a chest burster from Alien. Um, and I just, you know, you've got that. Then you've got bird's nest mushrooms, which they look like nests with eggs in them, which is super cool. Uh, of course, you've got like the oyster mushrooms and stuff like that. I need to stop talking about mushrooms. Every time somebody brings up mushrooms, I just keep going on because I really like mushrooms. They're so much, they're so fun and they're so cool, and they have like this interconnected network inside of them. Like when you have one mushroom growing in one area and like you mess with the other mushrooms, like there's like these signals that they give off through their little philia that kind of tell each other that, hey, this mushroom over here is getting messed with. We don't want that to happen. And like in some cases, some mushrooms will actually like start killing off ones that have been messed with, which is also pretty cool. There's also, I think, birch trees do that as well. Oh, this has gotten so nerdy. I'm sorry. I just have a particular fascination. You get me talking on a subject and I'll just go off. But we're gonna go into here for a little bit because I need to kill some more slimes because I think I still have the, like, you have to kill 40 slimes or something like that. Or no, I have to reach level 40. Need to post a picture of the chest burster mushroom on just I will. I have that. Okay, so I have like an entire almanac of mushrooms that Sarah got me for, I think it was either my birthday or Christmas one year. Why aren't you guys dying? Die. I'm getting better at killing these things. Got some new ideas to sleep on. That sounds scary. So, but yeah, I've got like this almanac, and it started as kind of like a casual, like, I like mushrooms, and then it's devolved into, did you know this cool fact about mushrooms? Did you know this cool fact about mushrooms? Did you know this cool fact about mushrooms? And like, I have to try so hard not to get that way with other things. Like, uh, fish is one of them. Like, for one thing, I absolutely love koi fish, but I also know how hard they are to take care of because I've tried to take care of koi fish in the past. It did not go well for me. Like, if you didn't know, you're not supposed to feed koi fish during the winter at all, which was something I didn't realize. Well, I mean, you can feed them a little bit, but you've got to be very careful because they don't process when it's cold. So they'll eat, but then it just kind of like sits in their gut or something similar to that. I can't remember exactly. But arowana is another one that I've seen before. The arowana, I've always wanted one of those because they get really big and they're beautiful. They've got like these beautiful scales. Oh, they look so pretty. Vampire comics poisons. Yeah, they go dormant, I think is what it is. I don't think they hibernate. I think they go dormant. It's 7:50 p.m., so I'm watching the time. But I would like more coal. I need coal because I need more copper bars because I need to be able to upgrade my tools. Oh, don't you come over here to touch me. I didn't consent to that. But arowana are very pretty. Guppies can be absolutely gorgeous. We've got, I think there's a few others that like so I watch some channels on YouTube that I'm sure plenty of you guys have seen them, they have like the giant fish tanks, and one of my favorites is like he has this like these fish tanks that are like the entire sizes of a room. They're massive fish tanks. It's 9:20. I should probably get out of here. But and he has like arowana and all of these other fish. That's the one I remember the most because I love them so much. And it's really funny because I don't like deep water. So I have like severe thalassophobia, like to an extent that it's legitimate thalassophobia. I'm not like, oh, I just don't like deep water. No, you can't have the Asian arowana in America, and that makes me sad because that's the pretty one. But then again, there's a lot of things you can't have in America, so it's neither here nor there. Like there's certain types of like dogs and stuff like that you're not supposed to have in America, and certain types of there's actually some varieties of chicken you're not supposed to have, which I found out. Go to sleep for the night. Yay, my combat went up. That's nice. I think Ohio Fish Rescue. That sounds very familiar. I'm gonna have to stop eventually. You know, you guys got me talking on fish and on mushrooms, and now I am probably way over on time. I can go for a little bit longer. But, I just... I mean, it kind of sucks that there's so many varieties of fish that you can't have. And, like, so many varieties of, like, reptiles, too. I love... Well, I like snakes. They have the pool they turned into a pond. Yeah. Yeah, I've seen that one. But there's like several varieties of snake that you can't have in America, of course. But there's also like a bunch of reptiles that like you used to be able to get, but now you can't because they're invasive species. Boa constrictors, you can have them, but you can't, and you can breed them, but it's like they're very strict on it after the whole like breeding facility thing that literally a sea urchin that literally like broke open. That was really bad. It like has decimated the Florida Everglades because they have no natural predators out there. But we have the same issue with some fish. I think the Asian arowana is one of them that like somebody released some of those at one point and it decimated an entire area's like natural fish population. Definitely down in Texas is where you get some really bad issues with stuff like that. It's not so bad in like California. So I know that in California there's like not as bad of an invasive species issue when it comes to like lizards. Oh, I don't have enough space for that. Oh, endangered. That's bad. Yes, endangered. They are also in danger. They are endangered and in danger. Don't worry, you got it right. Talk to me. Here's some things I'm gonna sell to this man. Oh, let me check what my status is with Shane real quick. Still not there yet. I think that starts on Sunday. Oh, I'm at 4 hearts. How did I reach 4 hearts? Hold on. I think that means that I'll get a cutscene with him soon. Like, I'm like 80% sure that means I'll get a cutscene with him soon. I could probably look it up, but I'm not going to because that'll spoil things. If there's cutscenes with him, I don't know for sure. Yeah, it opens at 12 p.m. Darn. I just keep thinking of fish and mushrooms now. It's like the only thing on my brain. I'm playing this game, but my brain's like, oh, did you know this fun fact about fish? Like, did you know that, like, goldfish will just kind of grow? They don't really have a max size for a lot of them. I did air quotes, you guys couldn't see that. So goldfish will just kind of grow. I found that out because in high school we had a science class where we were supposed to be dissecting goldfish, which, by the way, the goldfish were still alive, so that was traumatizing. We had to dissect them, and then after we dissected them, there was like two of them, I think, that they weren't dissected. So our professor decided to keep them. And we named the fish. Okay, so the class decided to name the fish Hitler and Stalin. And Hitler ate Stalin. And then I think that those fish, that Hitler lived for, I think, a few years in the fish tank. He survived a poisoning by marker. I know it's awful. It's horrible, but that's what the class decided to name the fish. And I know I'm laughing, but that was the choice that was made. It was a group of teenagers. What do you expect? But that's what they named the fish. And another case in which I saw a fish eat another fish, which is really weird. It seems to be like a pattern in my life, is that I see fish eat other fish, and I know the fish. Not on like a personal level, but I know of the fish, and they manage to eat each other. Oh yeah, so the goldfish were very hardy. Hitler lived for a very long time. I think even after I graduated, which I graduated in 2012, I think the fish lived for another, like, I don't know, like 3 or 4 years after being poisoned. The fish actually outlived the science teacher that had the fish, which is funny. Well, not funny. It's sad, but it's life. Your snail ate your fish. That's messed up. How? Wait, how? How did your snail eat your fish? You're gonna have to explain that one. Because now I'm curious. Like, was the fish like down at the bottom and then the snail crawled over to it and was like nom 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 nom, or what happened there? Because that was my phone. That was, I don't know if you guys heard that sound. That was, oh, now I forgot what I was saying. I got distracted. But no, I kind of am curious now as to how your how a snail ate your fish. All right, it's 3:10. I don't have to give. Hold on. Is there somebody I can give this? Oh, yep, that'll do it. Yeah, that's one that will be eaten by a snail if so that is the perfect opportunity for a snail to eat a fish. Everyone seems a little happier on the weekends, don't you think? Yeah, I'd say so. I'm waiting for everybody to get into the bar so I can go talk to them. Is it just me, or does Abigail have an unhealthy interest in doom and gloom? Well, no. Maybe I'm just too old to understand. Yes, you are. If you want my youngest son to like you, give him ginger ale. It's his favorite. Why are you telling me? I don't want to know, Jody. You're weird. I like making my own clothes, but it's not easy to get cloth. Okay. It's such a long trip to the city. Yeah, I can see that. I used to love looking at the clouds, but I have trouble seeing them these days. Aww. And the snail. Oh, wow. Ha! It did now, did it? I mean, is that that's a way to go out? I think I know some people who wouldn't mind going out that way. I don't see anybody else that I can chat with. Oh, there's Willie. Oh, and Elliot's over there. You probably wouldn't like it inside my cabin. It's dark and full of spiders. The nom nom nom, and 3 days later, spit the bones out. Oh my goodness. Wow. My arms are really sore, but that's the sign of progress for a guy like me. You're weird, dude. I must have done 1,000 push-ups yesterday. No, you didn't. Stop bragging. I love to decorate for the different seasons. Alright, we're gonna finish this day and then I'll probably be done for the night, guys. Welcome to the Stardrop Saloon. Can I get you anything? No. Unless it is Shane talking. No, it's Shane. Shane, he's there. Shane. Hello, Shane. Come over here, Shane. Hi. Hey, sir. I went shopping last night and picked up a wild horseradish on sale for only 50 grand. That's an actual conversation. It was despicable. No wonder Pierre was selling that trash for so cheap. I'm renting my room from Marnie at a really good price. It's small, but I can't complain. Wait, he's having actual conversations with me now. Is that because we're at 4 hearts? Huh. That... He is having actual full-blown conversations with me now. That's great. That's good news. That's a good sign. That is a great sign, actually. You, kid. Your dad's coming back soon. I hope he brings me some toys. Oh yeah, if I remember correctly, the kid's dad is like away at war or something. Have you been to the strange tower west of my house? Yes, that's where the wizard lives. One time I heard this terrible otherworldly noise coming from there. Okay. Was it the wizard? Probably the wizard. Look at these 2 boyfriends. I just remembered that I was meaning to do something, but I forgot. This happens to me all the time. That reminds me of that scene in Harry Potter with the Remember All. It's like the little ball that would glow red. I just remember seeing that, and it's like, oh, well, it'll glow red when you have forgotten something, and it's like, okay, cool, but it doesn't tell me what I forgot. What? I didn't hear you. I'm busy thinking about something. You're busy smoking a cigarette. What do you want? Why are you being mean? So I'm having full conversations with Shane and you're being a dick? Rude. This is such a small town, you can't avoid meeting everyone. You can't. I can. I just don't talk to some of these people. Alright, it's 7:20 p.m., so let's go back to the farm and put some stuff into the bucket. And then I'm gonna go because my jaw is starting to hurt again. Ooh, cat. Yay! Alright, so we've got that I can throw in there, that. And that. Oh, and the oyster. Throw the slime. Oh, I have coal. Let me go drop the copper into this. There we go. I can probably do that twice. We'll do that real quick too. And then... He did promise. He wasn't. It's okay. I'll survive. Somebody got me started talking on the fish and the mushrooms. We can blame that. Wait, I think that was him. And then you guys endorsed it. Pfft. No, it was a tag team deal. Unfortunately, you can't blame just one person this time. You helped. You are also to blame. Alright. So I've got almost a full chest of stuff. Put that there. Alright. Oopsies. Alright, so that's... Oh, I've got a lot of copper. So we're gonna go up into here. Yes, that... Totally not you, Glitter. Not you. Obviously, you would never be so mean to me. You would never hurt my jaw in such a manner. That would be not like you at all. No, you just tie me up. In Dayz. Alright. We will put the blame on him. Alrighty. Okay, so that is going to be, or have to be it for today, guys. I played a little bit longer because it took me so long to get into a game. But hopefully now that Thanksgiving has passed, I can get back to the schedule I was trying to set up. So I am going to be streaming, in case you guys were wondering, I do try to stream Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. So it'll be around the same time. And then, bye, Nerdy. And so if you ever are curious or you want to stop in, just look for that time of day. And I should be usually streaming. I'm trying to get into streaming for longer. So we'll see how that goes. And it was a lot of fun to have you guys here. So thank you. And I will see you next time. Bye.